And that was, in some cases, a lot of people loved it and others hated it. I got a lot of people who love that style of content because I was the guy known for beating games so fast, right? But then there are people who were like, dude, your playthroughs suck because you're rushing through. You miss half the content of the game. So over the years, I evolved. I became an interactive streamer. I became someone who plays game at a lengthy pace, who tries to take in all of the content of a game to give it a better representation in a playthrough. And then what happened? Games became these giant bloated experiences. 100-hour RPGs. So now I'm supposed to be remembering every little critical thing about every game I play, you know, and then God forbid that something annoys me in a game because, you know, I don't remember a game mechanic from the previous iteration 6-7 years ago, and I say something about it, and now everyone wants to make fun of me on the internet for it. It's like, you just can't win, right? Really. It used to be you could just play a game, fuck around, say whatever you wanted. It didn't have to be of quality. It could just be fun. Put it out on the internet, people would watch and enjoy it. Now it's like, if you want to make content for the internet, man, you better be doing it in a certain time frame. You better be doing it at a certain difficulty level. You better be doing it in a certain methodology. You better not make a mistake. You better make the game look good at every moment. But a lot of YouTubers that started around the time that I did, before I did, and even after I did are gone, right? They're not doing what I'm doing. I hate to say it. You know, there's YouTubers out there that right now who haven't diversified. They don't have a live streaming presence plus a YouTube presence. They're dying. Right now, they're dying. Don't joke around. Don't make any criticisms. Don't do nothing. You have to be in this one fucking line of content. If you don't make that, your content's shit, and you're not worth it, and you shouldn't be making content on the internet. Fuck that. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, fuck that bullshit, try hard, you know, get good mentality nonsense. The world is not about that. Video games are not supposed to be about that. Do you understand? Video games are supposed to be about fun. You understand? Fun. It's fun. It's fun. Look, it's fun. No, really. Guys, it's fun. If you're having fun playing a game, it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. It doesn't matter if you beat it in this amount of time or this amount of time. If you do all the content or 10% of the content. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters when it comes to video games, because that's what they're supposed to be. A way for you to get amusement out of life. To escape the realities of your real life and the stresses and all the things that you're doing with, or you're dealing with in real life, and unplug from that stressful nonsense for a few minutes and jump into a virtual world. It shouldn't be about, oh, I need to play this game, but by the way, it's 100 hours long, so I need to meter my progress, so every night I'm doing exactly this, and I make no mistakes, and I don't do that. What the fuck is that? What kind of a mentality is it to go into video games like that, right? I feel like you've completely missed the mark if this is who you are. And God forbid you make a mistake, now everyone's going to make fun of you on the internet. How about you kiss my ass, right? Like, that's ridiculous. I should walk on eggshells when I play Zelda because, God forbid, I say or do something that might irk a fanboy crowd on TikTok. TikTok can literally lick my shit out of my ass. I don't care about TikTok. I don't care about any of these morons who do this viral shit. It's so fucking nonsensical and means nothing. You know what I mean? It's just complete nonsense. It doesn't have any bearing on anything of reality. You know what I said? I don't fucking care. Here, are you ready? In one moment, I'm going to destroy the viral bullshit. You ready for this? Here, clip this one, motherfuckers. The lightning mechanic in the Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is a complete nonsensical mechanic that's only there to annoy the player. Why? Because it doesn't help the game. What does it do? Does it add any challenge? Well, how do you stop yourself by getting hit by lightning? Take metal equipment off. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay? And then when the lightning storm passes, you put your metal equipment back on. So what did that add to the game? Did that add significant challenge? Did that add any story progression? Did that add any element of fun, amusement, or even any real challenge? No, nothing. It literally is there to be tedious. It's a tedious thing to say, oh, there's a storm, take my equipment off for a couple seconds and put it back on. There's no point to it. It's just there to say, hey, more content in the game. In a game that's already bloated, in a game that already has more than enough content, they tossed in gameplay elements that are nonsensical and add absolutely nothing.
Dude, guys and gals, I cannot wait. I'm serious. I cannot wait to play that with you guys on stream. How much fun is it going to be to make fun of that piece of shit? Because you know it's going to be a fucking giraffe piece of fucking donkey, fucking disgusting, you know, Lincoln Log mess.
Yeah, it's annoying and it's easy to get around. But at the same time, you have a perfectly valid reason to criticize it. It doesn't do anything for the game. It doesn't make my experience better. It doesn't make it harder. It just makes it more annoying. That shouldn't be in the game. Anything that's in a game just to add annoyance factor, to say, oh, there's more content in the game, shouldn't be in a video game. Because a video game's about enjoyment. It's not about adding levels of tedium to make your game longer. I don't care about the fucking sentient lightning, like Thor's hammer is being raised and it's coming down to strike me out of the sky. It adds nothing to Tears of the Kingdom. It adds nothing to Breath of the Wild. It's a waste of everyone's time. It should be criticized. And if you criticize shit like that, they won't put dumb shit like that in video games anymore. But no one does. Oh, it's Nintendo, so kiss the butt. Oh, Miyamoto. Oh, thank you for striking me with your sentient lightning. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Start calling dumb shit out and actually focus on the things that matter. This game, Tears of the Kingdom, has tons of great content in it. Really, tons of great content in it. It's a great game. Overall, my playthrough, I'm very much strongly praising this game, saying I really like the game. I do feel the game is bloated. I do feel the pacing is off, and it does have a lot of superfluous things like that you have to remember, which is stupid. Why do I have to remember a bunch of tedious little things that just make my playthrough more annoying? Why can't I just enjoy the game at a streamlined pace of what it is? That's really the problem. There's no streamlining or proper pacing in the game because of the way that they've designed it to be truly open world.
What the fuck is Nintendo thinking?
But, hey, overall, I'm having a great time. I'm like 32, 33 hours into the game. I really like it. So, why on earth do I become this scapegoat as someone who sucks at the game and basically doesn't like it? It's not true. You've taken one moment out of context of a playthrough and turned it into something it's not for viral popularity. Well, good for you. Didn't affect me in any fucking way. I don't care, and I'm not going to walk on eggshells playing Zelda moving forward. I'm going to play it how I want. I'm going to say what the fuck I want. I don't care about you. And the best thing that I can say to my audience here, all right, it's this simple, all right? Take all that nonsense, that white noise, and take it out of your life. And I mean that. This is going to be personally applying to everyone out there listening. To your own personal lives, you have to take all that nonsense and just ignore it. That white noise shit that you hear, everyone criticizing, everyone making fun, all that nonsense, it's never going to go away. In life, there's always going to be people who try to bring you down. There's always going to be people who try to make you look bad no matter what. You want to know why? Because it makes them feel better about themselves. Oh, I didn't get hit by lightning, so haha, now let me make fun of someone who did and laughed and made fun about it. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
How about get a fucking life and focus on yourself and stop looking at everyone else around you and trying to bring them down so you should feel like a better person, right? I don't care about how other people played Zelda. I'm not watching anyone else's playthrough of Zelda and making fun of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to enjoy the game at my own pace and like it for what it is. I do like it. I really do enjoy it. I have criticisms of it. I have the right to make valid criticisms.
Nope.
You can't tell me that lightning is a good mechanic of the game and it adds anything. It adds literally nothing. It's just an annoying thing you have to remember among a million other things you have to fucking remember, right? It's dumb in that regard. But in life, you're always going to have this element of people who are making this white noise around you. My best recommendation in this case is to ignore it. If you haven't noticed, in the last several weeks, I've ignored all this bullshit. All these idiots on the periphery always talking about Dark Side Phil and DSP and this negative about him and that negative about him and that. You notice I don't care. I'm just sitting here. I'm so busy with the stuff I'm doing, right? Trying to finish up those playthroughs in May. I've been so busy with new releases now this last week and a half. I don't give a shit about any of these morons saying this stuff. But what irks me is when I go to play the game again last night for the first time in a week, and I get people coming in saying, oh, your playthrough sucks now because now everyone's making fun of you, and now you're joking about it, and now you're not making any progress anymore. Now you don't even remember the game anymore. It's like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks because I like the game. Who fucking cares?